Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your ISO Fire with Weights workout. This is a full body workout where we are going to get strength, cardio, and yes, some isometric holds. I'm gonna be working with dumbbells and kettlebells today. You use whatever you have available to you. And of course, I'm gonna give you lots of different options to work to your fitness level and be where you are today. Are you ready? Let's do it. Go ahead and find a space right in the middle of your mat. Let's get centered and let's start moving. We're gonna keep this warm up pretty short because we got a lot to get in today. So of course, we'll get some mobility prep. We'll get our muscles warm. We'll get everything ready to go. Get that body's core temperature up. But if you need a little more mobility or a little more of a warm up, please get it on your own. And of course, remember I have some extended warm up and cool down videos. If you're looking for a little bit more, take those arms out right through here and right here. Let's open up the hips with some little hip rolls right here. And then add a little side lunge to that hip roll. Big reach, hip roll and reach, just like that. All the way through. One more each side, big stretch. And here's side to side. Open it up, reach one up, one down. Shifting the weight side to side. So ISO Fire with weights, just like it sounds. Walk those feet in. Do a little standing cat-cow. So roll through your back right through here. So we're gonna start back to basics. We're doing our 3 sets of 30, which if you've been here before, it's a fun way to progress that gives you options. Let's take it right down here. Walk it back into the high plank. Walk it up right through here, all the way up. At your own pace, if you need to, you can also drop to those knees, or you can just step back into a little lunge. If you just wanna reach down, step back and bring it up. If you can get into that plank, we'll get the core fired up and ready to go. Right here. And one more. If you can, we're gonna hold that plank. Otherwise, to the knees, little forward and back. And then little side to side. If you can, big reach, back to center. Big reach on your own pace. And again, you can drop to those knees. Maybe that's a better option for you. Go ahead, walk the feet in and slowly round it up. All right, team, tap and reach across. Here is what we've got. We're gonna start with 30 seconds of a back to basic move. We'll have lower, we'll have upper, we'll have core. A couple things where we're putting a few things together. Then we will go right into 30 seconds of an isometric hold. I will give you options. You can, of course, keep the movement. You can keep the back to basics if you want to stay there. And then our last 30 is our fire round. Some of them will be 20, 20, and 20. Most will be 30, 30, and 30. But in that fire round, just like it sounds, we're gonna bring the fire. So maybe some pulses, maybe some little add-ons. But again, you can keep it back to basics the entire time if that is what's right for you, all right? We got 3 circuits of a lower, an upper, and a core. We'll probably sneak in some swings in between. Go ahead and grab one kettlebell or dumbbell heavy. We're gonna actually be alternating dumbbells and kettlebells throughout this workout. I'm gonna go heavy right here. We're going plie squat. So heavy dumbbell here, or kettlebell, or you can rest your weights right here. We got 30 seconds, dropping it in a plie. Let's do it. So down and up. Really think back to basics, focus on that form, especially if you got the weights low. And even if you got them high, I want you to be aware of that back, right? Pull everything back right here, dropping low. So hips go to the back, but not the same as a regular squat, right? We're more dropping down in the center. 10 seconds. 3, 2, I want you to hold it here. So we got a 30-second hold. You decide, are you gonna hold your weight down here? Are you gonna hold it up here? What do you got? Can you think about, what are your arms doing? If they're here, can you tuck them in? Core engaged. Either way, pull those shoulders back. What is your core doing? Can you lift up on that pelvic floor? Can you pull the deep core in? We're getting ready to move it. We're gonna do some transverse pulses. So I want you to watch me first. Weight high or low, you're here to here, here Join me for 30. You got it. Stay low the entire time. If the transverse, which is opening up on a diagonal, is not right for you, you can take it just pulse low, or again, back to basics. All the way down, all the way up. I know it's burning. We're starting strong with a good burn, but hang with me and breathe. Yes, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, boom. Ooh, glad I picked my heavy one for that. Catch your breath, team. You got 30 seconds to breathe. So everything has 30 seconds after that long muscle endurance set. Grab 2 dumbbells if you got them. You can also do 1, but we're gonna go with an Arnold press. So it looks like this. Watch me here. We're gonna wrap them here. Elbows up, out, and in. If you wanna go straight up with 1 dumbbell, whoo, heart rate, or kettlebell, that works too. Catch your breath, core engaged. Here we go. Arnold press, I guess it's attributed to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Right through here. Up and out, and pull it in. So think about that core. Again, what is it doing? We're not here, we're not here. You can be staggered, that can help, or you can be here. But either way, stack your rib cage over your hips. All right, we're gonna do some holds in just a minute. We're gonna hold in a few different places. We only have about 10 seconds each. I want you to hold them here, right? Out, yes, breathing. Again, I want you to think about that core. Think about little lift of the pelvic floor. Are your ribs stacked over your hips, right? Not locking out those knees. Bring it in right here. Hold it here and breathe. Ha, I know. And last few all the way up. Stretch it back, but don't arch that back, so keep it slightly in front for 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're going to out and in. Bring it in and out. If it's starting to feel like too much, I want you to alternate. This is it, team. You're already halfway there, so 15 seconds. Trying not to turn in the torso. Keep that torso locked. Corso. Ha. 10 to go. I know. This is where you wish you'd gone a little lighter, but hang with me for 5, 4, 3, 2, burn. All right, team, so 1 dumbbell or kettlebell. Set those down. And for this core move next, we're gonna switch back to a kettlebell. If you've got it, 1 racked kettlebell or heavy dumbbell, I want you to watch me. We're working core, we're getting a little knee cross, but we're gonna keep that bicep in an isometric position. So this way when we cross, we're keeping the bicep working, we're crossing, getting that rotational movement for the core. If you need a little balance, hold here, or sturdy chair, whatever you got, let's take it across right here. Here we go, cross. So we got 30 seconds here. So I want you to angle just a bit. We're here, and we're gonna take it, breathe, right through here. If you need to, you can take it with 2 hands and go across. Now we're gonna hold it. So here's our iso hold. I want you to bring that knee up. Again, if you need a little extra balance, just be close to the wall or a chair, a countertop. You're gonna feel a little hip flexor, we want that too. Zip up that core. Again, biceps are working. You keep holding, but I want you to watch me here. Next, we're gonna do a curl cross. Here is our fire where we actually can get a little bit of biceps and a little bit of burn. So we're 3, 2, 1, kettlebell down. Here we go, curl, cross. If you have 1 dumbbell, you can just go here, or a lighter kettlebell. You can go one side as well. But we're adding some biceps and core right here. Yes. And breathe. Right through here. 5 seconds. 3, 2. I want you to go ahead and just switch right over to it. You can do it. Take it here and up. If you want to take this hand out, you'll get a little stretch through the biceps. But again, if you got something heavy and you need to cross with 2 hands, we're gonna go here. Then at our 30-second mark, we'll bring that knee up and hold, isometric hold. Then we'll take it to a curl and a cross for that fire round. Right here. A little bit more heart rate, right, than your average core. Really trying to get that rotational movement and contracting the core. Here we go, hold it here. We're breathing. You can tuck that elbow in. You can rest that kettlebell up in the side. Yes, you're gonna feel your hip flexor. Again, if you need to hold between two hands or if you need to drop it down, that's okay too. You're holding. So core zipped. You're balancing. You're keeping your body from falling. So you're anti-flexion, anti-rotation. That is core stability work. That is working your core just as much as our movement. Here we go. So curl, cross. This is it, team. Curl, cross. Yes. Take it up, down, and breathe. Right here. Boom. Ha. 15 seconds. Whoo. Hopefully you're feeling those biceps and that core. Sneaking it in. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Set that kettlebell down, stretch it out to the back. Let's close out this circuit. That was your circuit 1 with a little deadlift and a kettlebell swing. So I'm gonna give you 2 options. We're gonna do a deadlift, get a heavy kettlebell or 2 or 1 heavy. Dumbbells, shoulders back. We're gonna start with that deadlift from the floor. So you're here, hinging to the back, coming straight up. That is prep work for our swing. Of course, you can always stick with the deadlift if that's a better option for you. Hinge it here, shoulders back, stand up straight. Drive the hips to the back. So I like to say, to make sure that you're driving those hips to the back, not just folding forward. Great cue is to imagine you're shutting the car door or you're reaching your hips to the back wall. You don't have to go all the way down, but keep that weight close to the front of your body. Sometimes it's a little easier with a kettlebell to go down to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Excellent work, team. Now let's take it into our swing. So we're here, core engaged. We're gonna drive it up, let it drop. Drive it up, let it drop. Power from the back of the legs. You are not lifting with the arms. You're using your legs, you're using your power, you're locking out at the top. Let's get it done, shoulders back. Here we go, 3, 2, deadlift or swing. Whatever you got, team, up. Using your breath to connect at the top. You're locking out glutes and hamstrings, but you're also locking out with that core, lifting up on the pelvic floor. Tight in your back, but again, arms are just along for the ride. Bring it up. You got it. Core engaged. Push into those feet. 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Pedal your feet right here. Grab a quick sip of water, and we're going into circuit 2. Where did my water go? Off here. Yes, team. All right. So, getting it done in this next round, we're gonna start with an alternating side lunge. So here's what I want, kettlebell or dumbbells, you decide. You can go side to side. I'm gonna go 1 heavy kettlebell, hand it off in the center, but you can also do 2 dumbbells. Join me here, we're going right and left, then we'll do some holds. Here we go. Take it to the side, reach it in, to the side. So your side lunge, you're shifting your weight to the side. It's a little hinge, moving laterally. If you want to, you can keep it stationary right through here. Bring it up right here. You can hold the kettlebell or dumbbells, or you can hand it off. Breathe. Here we go. We're gonna hold for 15 seconds right here. If you need to, you can drop that weight if this is better for you. But if you can, barely off the ground, shoulders back. You can also bring it here. Maybe that's a better option for you. Sit deep into that hip, then switch your sides right here. You could be a little bit higher or a little bit lower, whatever works for you. Then we're gonna pulse it side to side. So keeping those legs stationary, we're going in 3, 2, here we go. Pulse, pulse. So you're staying low with it. Again, you can hand it off, hand it off. You can keep it in the center, or if you need to, just body weight. I know we're getting in that burn range, so totally fine. If you feel better here, here, or here. 10 seconds. Yes, team, you're doing it. 5. Going to the mat after this, so get excited. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Ha. Down onto your back, team. We've got a chest press into triceps. So I want you to have something that is kind of medium. We're gonna bring our press in to a narrow press. So we can go right here. We're gonna go narrow press into triceps. If that's not right for you, you just keep the narrow press. If you need to, you can also do a standing press, or you can add the bridge. Here we go. Straight up, bending in for triceps, and then down. I'm using 2 dumbbells, but another option is 1 heavy dumbbell or 1 kettlebell. Just do what's best for you. If you're not comfortable with the triceps from there, again, just get the press. When we get to that iso point, again, we're gonna hold 15 and 15, just like we did with our side lunges. Up and down, up and down. One more. I want you to hold that press about an inch or 2 off the ground. Right here, tuck those elbows in. Do you feel those tries? I hope you do. Core is also engaged. Slowly bring them up and over. You're holding here. Can you get a 90-degree angle? If that doesn't feel right for you, I want you to hold them back in that press. Burn. I know. Boom. All right, team, we're gonna pulse. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. If you want to at this point, you can take that press a little wider. Maybe you're gonna take it here. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Triceps, pulse, pulse, pulse. Trying to pulse at the low part of that movement. I know it's tricky because we want to cheat it up top, but try to get low. 3, 2, 1. Last one. And relax. Stretch it out, team. Guess what? You get to hang out on this mat here. We're going into some core, some crunch variations. If you need to, you can take it to a standing position, knee raising and then knee crossing, or you can join me down here and you can take it to a bridge. But we're gonna take it to that full crunch. What I mean by that is everything in, everything out. Then we're gonna have some holds, in and out. Then we're gonna have some pulses. Let's do it, here we go. In, extend it out. Now, I really want you to get the stretch, especially with those arms that are really feeling it. You can always take it just the lower. You can always take it just the upper. But no matter what you're doing, we're gonna engage that core. So wrap everything in, zip up the pants, tilt the hips towards the ribs, button up the rib cage, in and out. Let's hold it in. So if you can, lift the hips and shoulders. If you're able, I want you to bring those elbows in and those knees in and push against each other. But not pushing so much that you're pushing out, that you're pulling your core in, right? I know that's hard to do, so don't worry if you can only get here. That's okay. And then let's hold it out here. Woo! And then guess what? After this, we're gonna do a bicycle, but we're gonna pulse for 3 on each side. Again, you can take this standing if you need to. Keep everything pulled in. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and switch. 3, 2, 1. I want you to think about that pulse just as much with the upper as with that knee coming in. Pulse, 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 right? Burn! And abs. Guess what? We're going back to a swing after this. Take it here, here, here. Boom. 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees in, up onto your feet, team. Woo, burn, right? Oh man, feeling everything. It's almost like a no repeat workout because once we're done, it is a no repeat, right? All right, back to that swing. Here we go, guys. So we're going to take it kettlebell or dumbbell, or 2 dumbbells. Remember, with your dumbbell, you can do 1 swing in the middle, or skier swing right here, whatever feels best for you, or just keep it with that deadlift. But here we go, team. 30 seconds. That core should be feeling it, so it's gonna remind you to keep it moving. Let's get it done in 3, 2, 1. Power it up. Let it drop. Now, if you feel like you wanna lift with your arms, that weight might be too light. You might wanna go to 2 dumbbells. zip it up at the top, lock up the legs, let that kettlebell hang for a minute, it's not very long, and then let it drop. It's a reactive power move. Power up, lock out, let drop. Can't say it fast enough, but you know what I meant. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh man, breathe, let it swing and relax. We should always do kettlebell after we have done that isolated ab work because you feel it, right? All right, team, so back to the top, water if you need it. Watch me here. We're gonna take it, kettlebells or dumbbells, I'm gonna go dumbbells, to an in and out lunge. What do I mean? I mean we're gonna go a regular lunge, then we're gonna go a really close lunge. My knee is right beside my ankle. So back and in, right? These are gonna be a little quicker, 20 seconds a piece. Then we're gonna do a hold, then we're gonna do a little tap in right through here. Then we will go right into that other side. So get ready, team. 20, 20, and 20. It's gonna move quickly, but let's do it. Grab those weights, core engaged. Here we go. Regular lunge, step it in, close lunge. If that close lunge doesn't feel right for you, just keep a regular lunge. You can also remember just do a tap back. It's only 20 seconds, so we go so fast. Can we get one more of each? All right, hold your regular lunge, iso hold. You decide, do you want a little more booty, a little more glutes and hamstrings? I want you to hold it here. You want a little more quad? Bring those shoulders back. Either way, we're not rounding. We're not letting everything drop, and we're keeping that knee low. We're gonna pulse it in right here. Tap it in, tap it down, tap it in, tap it down. So think of it as a pulse close and a pulse regular. Pulse in and out. 10 seconds, burn, and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. I actually will give you a little break. Was thinking we could go right in, but I was forgetting about the hands, also those legs, right? All right, get ready. 20 seconds, regular lunge, close lunge, hold in the regular for 20, tap in for 20. That's all we need. 20, 20, and 20. Here we go. Regular lunge. Step it in, close lunge. And that close lunge can be whatever it is for you. Maybe it's just a little bit closer. Maybe you are with that back knee right by that front heel. Yes. Woo! Burn. Hold it here. So you're in that isometric hold. Again, trying to drop that knee low. And if you want a little more hamstrings and glutes, hinge forward just a bit. If you want a little more quads, bring it up. Yes, team. Burn. There we go. Tap it in. Tap it out. Little pulse. Little pulse. Yes, you can. And here, you can stay low. Keep those shoulders pulled back. So open up that chest. I know as we get tired, we want to round forward, but keep it here. 3, 2, 1. And relax. Burn, team. All right. Woo. Back to our 30 seconds. We got 30 seconds of a row, all right? We're going reverse row, so we're gonna flip it up right through here. Then we've got some holds and some holds. Palms out, palms in. Then we got some pulses. I'm gonna give you a second to come up in between to stretch your back, but really think about these muscles along the back. Here we go. Hinge it right here. Up, ooh, reverse. So watch my hands, palms to the back, palms to the front, but what it's not is a bicep curl, right? You're pulling still at the back, elbows in, and then rotating this way. We get that motion through our shoulders, through our elbows, through our wrist. 5 more seconds. Breathe. Come all the way up. Take it back down. Hold with the palms forward. Now on this hold, think about the core being engaged, but I really want you to think that the elbows are lifting towards each other and towards the back wall, right? So really squeeze, relax in the upper shoulders and the neck, then turn them here. Again, elbows are pulling towards each other and up towards that back wall, right? That's gonna really help everything contract. Slowly bring it up. One more here. Here we go. We're gonna pulse. We're gonna pulse. If you want, you can do a little rotation. Watch me, it's small, with the wrist. Squeeze. Again, it's not biceps. Keep the biceps out of it as best you can. Back, yes. Breathe, we got some core. We're gonna finish strong. Squeeze, squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Ah, yes, team, set those weights down. I know, I'm feeling that back too. All right, team, into a plank on your elbows. Guess what? We're back to 20-20-20 because this is long. We're gonna start with plank, little knee dips on our elbows right here. Watch me. Then we're gonna hold, and then we're gonna pulse side to side. All right, let's bring it in. Lift up for 20 in 3, 2, 1. So knee dips right here. You can do 2 at a time, or maybe it feels better to have a little running knee, right and then left. If you need more of a breather, drop it down, give yourself a quick rest. Up to you. It's 20 seconds. Then we're going to a hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it up. Now, I want you to think about all the things we think about with our core, right? Little tuck of the pelvis, everything zipped up. But I also want you to really tighten out your quads and your glutes, those legs, your butt, your back. Pull everything in nice and tight. Feel what happens when you're there. And then let's drop the hips, last 20. Drop the hips. You can make it small, or you can really get the hip to the ground. But let's get those obliques working. Yes, team. I know, 10 seconds. Breathe. Hang with me. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. So shoulders right here. Circuit 3. How about we close it out with a swing? Why not? One more swing. All right, you guys, let's do it. All right, swing or deadlift. Kettlebell in the center, last 30 seconds of this swing. You do you, be where you are today. What is it? Nice strong deadlift or a swing? Either way, join me here. Core engage. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Power up, let it drop. Now, if you are comfortable, you can do that handoff swing. Let it drop. Really lift, lock out in that core. If that's not right for you, if you feel like you get better form, or you can go heavier with the two-handed swing, stay here with me. Up to you. Breathe. Hand up, hand up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax. Right through here. You know what, team? Grab some water. I think we got time for a bonus move. What do you think? I think we do. Guess what? This is gonna be a fun bonus move. We're gonna get it done. We got 20 seconds of 3 different moves. We're putting some compounds of what we did before. All right, team, right here, watch me. We're gonna go transverse squat to press for 20 seconds. If that's not right for you, plie. Then we're gonna go lunge and row right here. If you wanna go wide row with it, you can. Then we're taking it down. We're just gonna bring those planks in with our knees. Can you do it? Yes, you can. You can go 1 dumbbell, 2 if you want. 20 seconds each in 3, 2, 1. Transverse, press it strong. Transverse, press it strong. When we get to that plank, if going down to the mat is not right for you, you just do some standing knee raises. Press, we got our upper push and our squat. Let's get our lunge and our pull. Here we go. Lunge low, wide row. Step it in. Lunge, wide row. Breathe. Chances are you got something a little lighter, so take it wide. Yes, team. Take it to that plank. Here we go. We're just bringing those knees in and hold, hold, hold. You can be a slow climber with a little isometric. Let's finish it out. Isometric, keep it going. 10 seconds. This is it. Keep breathing. Hang with me. 4, 3, 2, and stretch. Yes, team. Shoulders side to side. Breathe into that. Oh, man. I feel it. Bring it up, roll through your back. Round it here to here. I know, guys. Whew. I'm feeling it too. If you want, you can turn those wrists around to get a little wrist stretch. Sometimes that can be really helpful. Or just taking it here, forward and back. Slowly roll back onto your feet. Hold it here. Pedal those feet if you need. Have hands here or hands on the wall. We're gonna keep this stretch really short. I do wanna give you a little something to cool yourselves down after that last bonus move. Slowly round it up, take your time. But please stretch a little bit more on your own if you have the time. You know, I try to get you in and out, but we wanna get that mobility, that flexibility work throughout our week, throughout our day, not just at the end of a workout. It feels good, but when we really want long-term mobility and flexibility, it's about the cumulative effect, not just after a workout. Whoo, shake it out right here. Take those arms behind, reach them back. Be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know, how do you feel? I feel tired. Let me know if you're with me. I feel like that was fast and furious, but I had a good time. I hope you did too. Leave me a comment, leave me a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you haven't already, join us on the BodyFit by Amy app in the BodyFit Athletic Club. Check out all the info in the description below. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your ISO Fire with weights workout. Great job, everybody.